Hello YouTubers and Midori nuts, and welcome to vlog number 4. This week I'm just going to give you a quick update on what I've been doing in the world of Midori. As most of you will have seen, I completed a unboxing video of a Midori regular size notebook in black. I don't plan to do a review today, but I have actually put some more notebooks in there, and I'm just starting to really get my head around how I'm going to use it. As most of you know, that I didn't really think that the passport size would be right for me to do bullet journaling, and I was really keen to get into that. So what I have done, and I'm not going to do a full review, but I'll just sort of let you know that I've printed Ray Blake's a bullet journaling insert out and made a booklet, and I've actually made a start. I've probably not made a very good start because I didn't really start off properly, but it's getting better, and I'm starting to get into the habit of sitting down in the evening and almost planning out my next day, you know, moving important items over, crossing out things that don't need to be done, and so on. I'm really looking forward maybe to tonight, where I'll set up the May calendar and the proper month to-do list, so that will be really good, and that will give me a good run. Also at the back of the book, without going into too much detail, I've actually printed out the Chronodex printout, because I'm planning to use both the bullet journal and the Chronodex together, to the bullet journal to plan my work schedule and my to-dos and just make sure I don't miss things out, and then the Chronodex almost as a forward planner, and I'll let you know how that goes in a future video when I do a setup for this. What I did buy, just to let you know, I bought one of these Coletto pens. I don't think they're readily available in the UK, but I bought this one from Cult Pens, and I'll put the link for them down below, along with all the other links, various things like the inserts and the printables as well. And for those of you who don't know, these are sort of pens that you can put your own inserts in. So the top here, I can take it up, actually flips up, and these inserts come out and you can put your own colours in. There's a variety of colours, and I've gone for red, green, blue, black, and a pencil. So it saves me having to carry a pencil case around when I do the Chronodexing. I've got pretty much all the colours I need to mark out the Chronodex and sort of implement visual management. Okay, so that's brilliant. The other thing I did buy was a Lamy. Most of you may have seen various comments I put on the Facebook group that I haven't owned a Lamy, and I was actually thinking of getting a Nex, but after seeing various photos and of the iconic Safari or the All-Star Lamy, I went for a Lamy All-Star in black. I haven't used it that much. It's a medium tip on here. I did order one previously, by the way, a graphite one from Amazon, and it arrived. It had a mark on the pen, and the nib was scratchy. It was a fine nib, and it was scratchy, and I returned it and got a refund. And then I found this one. I quite like the black one, it was only available with a medium nib, which seems fine actually. In the little sort of bit of writing I have done with it, it seems fine, but I might change it out for a fine nib. I'll let you know how I get on with that. I'm just using the standard Lamy ink with that. The other thing I suppose noteworthy is the Etsy store. That's up and running. The first orders came through, we packaged them and we sent them, and I believe the first set of orders have also landed in the US. So thanks for people who've given us a shout out and actually bought from that store. Really appreciate that. In fact, Vina's been busy making some fill note size folders. We've had quite a few requests for those, so some fill note folders have gone onto the store, and they've started selling as well. So we've done our second and third batch of postage of items off the Etsy store, which is really good. One of the things I've been quite busy with on the Etsy store is the social networking side, to sort of drive traffic to the store. And it is quite time consuming. I've got a Twitter account set up, and a Google Plus account, and also a Facebook page, and trying to find time to actually put things on all those pages to drive traffic is quite time consuming. I know that Etsy do offer a service where you can subscribe and they'll do some advertising for you. I haven't opted for that yet because I really want to see how successful the store is and how much people really do want to buy craft folders, or whether it's just something that may fizzle out. So I may give it a few more weeks before I start looking at investing something further in Etsy to do some of that marketing. I'll let you know how that goes, but there are some great folders on there now, so go and have a look. The other project that most of you know about is the Midori. I posted last night on the Facebook group that between Ali, myself and Vina, we've decided it's going to be red and yellow themed. So it's should be, it's appealing to both girls and boys. We haven't gone for an extreme sort of baby pink and a blue. So just to try to keep it somewhere which is bright and vibrant, that kids would like to use. We are still working on some inserts for the Midori, and we're waiting for some materials to still be delivered. So I know a lot of you have asked for pricing and availability. I can't really commit to that, and I don't want to commit to anything until everything's in and we've double checked it, because I don't want to sort of promise something to people and then not be able to deliver. But we will keep you up to date on the Facebook group. So thanks very much for your interest in that. One of the things I don't think I've mentioned before, but on the passport size, I've got a couple of the Midori original books in there, and I've been using them. You may have seen my review of using them for work and jotting ideas down, and I've been starting to use a fountain pen more and more, as most of you know as well. And it's actually, all I wanted to really say, the paper itself is really, really nice to write on. It makes you want to sort of write more. It doesn't bleed through, the paper's light, but very, very smooth. So I don't know if anyone else has found that, or what they think about the paper, or whether they think it's the same as any other paper. But I do quite like it. I've used moleskins and the like in the past, and I find that sometimes on the moleskin paper it does start to bleed through sometimes on a fountain pen, especially with my writing actually. I'm also working on a video for doing a review for the TWSBI Mini Classic that I bought a few weeks ago, and predominantly the pen I use in my passport size Midori. And I'm not sure whether not to do it. I've had a few requests on the YouTube channel and on Facebook as well, saying that people are looking forward to the review. I've seen that people have done reviews of this pen, and they're probably people who know a lot more about fountain pens than I do. I'm a novice, so I'm considering how I'm going to do it, or whether I'm going to do it. But I'll let you know how that goes. Okay. And finally, I suppose one of the things that most of you as part of the Midori Travellers Notebook Resources Facebook group know that I've got my own, I've already bought a Midori in the past for Jasmine, but my own Midori, and I must say, really, really looking forward to setting this up, because I've really got some good ideas now. Although I like the fact that I've stacked this out. I've got some ideas on how I'm going to do, if you like, the serious stuff like bullet journaling and the chronodeck, sort of organising my life and project work in one, and on the other one I'm going to do some more sort of building ideas and journals and some of the more fun things. So I've got a few ideas on that. And what I really like about the Midori, as well as the colour, I don't know if the video picks up the colour, but it's absolutely gorgeous, is that it's a double rubber band system. I hadn't actually even contemplated them. I've seen the double rubber band system before. A lot of you have got them on the Facebook group. But it's brilliant, because I can get six books in here, and Ray makes his cover slightly longer, so that when you've got it stacked out, the books don't hang out too much. So it'll be good to get this sort of filled and set up. I have also been asked to do a video on that, so it's in the queue of videos. I'll do them in succession in the coming weeks, so definitely let you know what I use them for and how I set them up. So that's about it for this week. Thanks very much for tuning in and listening to my vlog, and I hope to come back to you in about a week's time with some further updates. Take care and have a good week. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.